Morning everyone, today we're going to make some Battenberg. Alright, so we're going to need apricot jam, almond essence, some flour, some ground almonds, some butter, bacon margarine, so soft butter, sugar, eggs, marzipan, some vanilla essence, and we'll need some yellow and red colouring. I hope you enjoy the video. So the first job is to cream our butter and sugar. Okay, so again I'm using bacon margarine, okay, rather than butter. And we'll cream it together. What we do need to add into there is some almond essence. So I'm just going to add a teaspoon of almond essence to it, okay, whilst I remember. And then we go back to creaming too. So we cream the butter and sugar, and then we're going to add our eggs, and we're going to fold in our almonds and our flour, okay? So now we can start adding our eggs, okay? So 3 eggs, an egg at a time, okay? And then we beat it in. Another one. Just going to add the rest in and then mix it all together. So our eggs are all incorporated, okay. We're then going to add our self-raising flour and our almonds. And we're going to fold in, okay. So we need to make this batch twice, okay. So obviously your Battenberg's normally pink and a yellowy white, okay. So this one's going to be our plain coloured sponge. And then we're going to make a pink version, okay. And cook them in 2 different tins. So there you are, there's your white side, and then I'm going to make the other side, then get back to it. So I've made this batch exactly the same as the first one. The only difference is we're going to add a little bit of red food colouring. Okay, a little bit at a time to make it hopefully pink, fingers crossed. Just add a little bit more. Until we get a nice pink colour. There we go, so we have a nice pinky colour sponge, okay. We have our white one, alright, so they are now ready to bake. So I'm going to get my tins ready and put them in the tins for you. Right, so we've got 2 square tins, okay, and then 1 tin is for your pink sponge. Just gently spread it out, okay? Okay, so we just gently spread it out. Just like that. Okay. So that's our pink one. And then we can do our white one. Okay, so there's our white sponge. Okay, our white one goes into the other tin. Make sure you scrape it all out. and then again we just gently spread over, okay? Make sure you get to the edges. And there you go, okay? Here's your 2 sponges, they're now ready to be baked. So 160 or 50 degrees for 30 minutes, or gas marks 5 to 6, okay? So 30 minutes time, I'll get these out of the oven. So our sponges are cool or cold. So first job is obviously take out the tin, take the paper off, okay, and then we need to square it up, okay? So you can see my tin's a little bit, it's not straight, okay? It's got funny edges. But what I'm going to do first is with a knife, I'm just going to mark into 4, okay? So that I know that I've got to take the little bit edges off, okay? So I'm going to gently cut it in half, okay? And then the half into the half. And then I'm just going to take the 2 ends off, just spin that round, just makes it easy for me. There we go. So we got 4 equal pieces, okay? That's the first step, and I'm going to do a white one, okay? So we've got to do exactly the same to the white one. Right, so the sponge is all cut, okay? The last thing I need to do is just trim the edges up a bit, okay, so there's no big gaps, okay, and actually so they're all the same size, okay, so I've paired them up, and as I'm going to cut them, I'm just going to cut them all at the same time to make sure they're all going to be the same size. Alright, so my pink has turned a bit purple, but that's completely fine. You get the same sort of effect from 2 colours, so it doesn't matter what colour you got, it's up to you. You do whatever you like, okay? So there we have 2, 4, 6, 8 pieces of sponge, okay, all the same size, okay. Next job, we've got to put some apricot jam between them and then sandwich them so it's like crosshatch, okay, so it's alternate. Alright. So all the sponges cut to length, okay. Next job is we need to add a little bit of apricot jam, okay. You can use strawberry jam, completely up to you, but I like the apricot with the almond, okay. So all I'm going to do is firstly open this up like so. Okay, and then I'm just going to spread a little bit of apricot jam, just so they stick together, okay, so you don't need too much, just a little bit. Okay, so this is our glue that holds it all together. So let me put that on top of there like that. Okay, so that's one piece. Alright, then we're going to get our other 2 pieces. Obviously this batch is going to make 2 nice big Battenberg. So we spread some on top again, and then we put our on top like that. Okay, so now we've got 2 sides. Obviously we need to alternate, yeah, so purple on white and then white on purple, okay. So on this side I'm going to put some more apricot jam. Okay, again we're sticking these together. Alright, so not too much, alright, but you need enough so they're going to stick together, because when we roll it in marzipan it needs to be stuck together, okay. So like that, and obviously you put the purple side on top of the white, so you lift it up and put it on there like that. Okay, so that's all stuck together. So that's our first one, and then I'm going to do the second one, and then we're going to roll it in marzipan. Right, so next job is to roll marzipan out. Okay, so we've got 2 blocks of marzipan, one for each Battenberg. We need some icing sugar just to roll it in, okay, so it doesn't stick to the surface. Alright, I'm going to slowly roll one out for you and show you how to do it. So we've got our marzipan, icing sugar, rolling pin. So we just need to roll this out now, okay. You just have to judge the size, okay. We'll use our Battenberg in a minute to see what sort of size we need it. Alright, I'm just going to use my rolling pin, okay, to mark my rolling pin with my Battenberg. So I know that I need it where my finger is to the end, okay, so I'm not going to roll it any more the width, but the length we need it, okay. So, roll it nice and gently. When you're rolling, make sure you move it, okay. If it sticks to the bottom, it'll all have to start again, okay. So, now, we need to make sure we got the right length, okay. So again, I'm going to just use my finger and the end of my rolling pin to make sure I got enough length, okay. So I know I nearly need the same length as my rolling pin, okay. So that's the right length. Just my top corners are a little bit not the right size, okay. And there we are, okay. So that is our marzipan rolled out, okay. Ready for our Battenburg to go onto it. But first, we just need to spread a little bit more of our apricot jam, or any sort of jam you like. You know, strawberry, raspberry, and even better, a bit of lemon curd would be lovely, okay. Completely whatever you like, whatever you fancy, okay. Not too much, alright, just a light skim, alright, because if not it's all going to split out the sides, okay, just so, like so. And then I'm going to grab my Battenberg, okay, we're going to put it on, alright, and now we need to gently lift the first part. Okay, stick it to the sponge, and then we're going to start rolling over, okay, and try and keep it nice and tight as well, yeah, try to be pushing back a little bit here, yeah, so we're all the way over, and back we come. So we got excess, alright, we don't really need all that, so I'm just going to take that excess off, alright, okay, and then I'm going to roll over. If you've got any sticky bits like I have, it's a little bit of icing sugar, give it a little bit of a rub, alright, absolutely fine. Okay, got our first Battenberg wrapped up, okay. Next job is we just need to trim the sides up, okay, to take any excess marzipan and a little bit of the sponge, so you see, it's looking very nice, okay. The same with the other side, I'm just going to feel where the sponge is, okay. Serrated knife, flat knife, just be careful, let the knife do the work, okay. And then we're just going to make sure that it's all nice and tight, your edge is nice and sealed, okay, so it's not going to come undone, okay. It's square, that's the big thing, yeah. We've got a nice square Battenberg, okay, and then we end up with that, okay. So a nice Battenberg that I'm just going to wrap in some cling film, just allow it to set, alright, and then I'm going to cut it up, and I'm going to do the other one. You cut up, so this is the other side, okay. Again, my pink went purple, I don't know why, but it doesn't matter, okay. So I'm going to wrap that in some cling film, do the other one, okay, and then we'll cut a bit to let you show.